wanted to ask you that how can Muslims living in non-Muslim majority countries can balance their religious obligations with the laws and customs of their surroundings?
What kind of law that England has come up with that's conflicting to Islamic belief?
In non-Muslim workplace, as a Muslim, we pray 5 times a day. It is a challenging for...
Oh my God, I thought you were going to come up with something very difficult. They're stopping you from praying? Yeah. They are? They're stopping you from praying in workplace?
No.
Then what's the problem?
But it is difficult for us to, non-Muslim place, how can working place.
Mic pass kare. Keep the mic close to you.
Yeah, it is a working place. How can
So you cannot pray at your workplace? I thought.
Yeah.
Beta, this is the least of your problems. I'll tell you, the big problem should be, you didn't even go there. You just talk about prayers. Muslim obligation, you use the word Muslim obligation in non-Muslim lands. Okay? Muslim obligation is something else in non-Muslim land. Prayer is something, they can't stop you from praying. Okay? That's a law. They cannot stop you from praying, especially at your workplace. Nobody can. Okay? Not just you, any religion. They cannot stop you from carrying on, especially if it's an individual ritual, which is a prayer in your case. But there are other obligations in Islam that you were supposed to fulfill while you were in England.
Mm-hmm. As a Muslim, we believe the modesty in dressing. So, which contrasts the, which can contrast the local fashion or trends. So, if we,
that's not an English problem. That's your personal problem. Yeah. England is not going to stop you from being modest. Actually, the most modest human beings before Islam, and still, right now, in England, the most modest of them all are inside the Church of England. They're called your sisters of the church, the nuns. Are they not modest enough? They wear the scarf too, Yeah, so they don't feel the pressure of Vogue and Cosmo. How are you feeling it?
No, but how can it be balanced for the youngers?
I don't understand what you're saying. Urdu mein pucho mere se? मसला क्या आ रहा है?
यहाँ पर जो non-Muslim countries हैं,
तो लड़कियां जो फैशन करती हैं उससे आपको ये टेम्पटेशन होती है मैं भी ये फैशन करूं? क्यों बैलेंस क्यों करना है? नहीं करना बैलेंस. बुरे और अच्छे को बैलेंस नहीं करते होते, बुरा खत्म करते होते. You cannot have 50% bad or 50% good is a balance. That's not balance. Listen, they're making you wear whatever they want to wear. I'll tell you, because they need to sell stuff. Okay, all the dress, what's the word? The clothing for women is designed for the pleasure of men in the fashion industry, not for women. I mean, this is common sense. I'm not trying to tell you some conspiracy theory here. The pleasure of the man is to see a woman in certain type of clothing. Now let's come just in a woman in isolation. But और सुनो, लड़की के ऊपर उर्दू में सुनो और से 16 साल की हो, क्या नाम है बेटा? मानो लड़की के ऊपर जो दौड़, आपको पता है ना, आप जन्नत में बनी है. You know that you were, आप हवा अलैहिस्सलाम की बेटी है ना, मैं आदम अलैहिस्सलाम का बेटा हूँ ना, ठीक है? So we were created in Jannah, right? So जन्नत की ना, क्योंकि हवा अलैहिस्सलाम जन्नत में थी, जन्नत में रहती थी, तो जन्नत के अंदर ये चीज ना सिर्फ अल्लाह है, बल्कि ये लाइफ स्टाइल है, पार्ट ऑफ बीइंग अ जन्नती है कि मैं ही अपनी जन्नत का सबसे ज्यादा हैंडसम और पावरफुल और चार्मिंग आदमी हूँगा, और आपकी जन्नत में आप अपनी जन्नत की सबसे ज्यादा खूबसूरत लड़की होंगी, वरना वो जन्नत थोड़ी है आपके लिए. आपकी जन्नत में एक और लड़की खूबसूरत आपसे ज्यादा, तो आप तो उधर हसरत से मारी जाएंगे ना. You have to be, it's common sense. If you are a Jannati, which you are in the Quran, you know that, right? Our mother and our father, Hawwa alayhi salam, they came from Jannah. So you are carrying that same progeny. वही माँ बाप की inheritance हमारे gene में है. Whatever problem is going on this planet is that the fact that we are from Adam, and Adam was in Jannah, and he was the most powerful man in his Jannah. Every man is the most powerful man in his own Jannah. Every human being will get his own Jannah. You know, it's common sense. Okay? Otherwise, if I'm a subordinate to somebody else in my Jannah, then it's not my Jannah. Okay? So, since you were, and you are the prettiest girl in Jannah, in your own, now you're here at a test. So that progeny speaks. और लड़की इसलिए सबसे ज़्यादा खूबसूरत लड़की होना चाहती है और आदमी सबसे ज़्यादा पावरफुल होना चाहता है. Okay? और इधर क्या टेस्ट है? What is the test here? So that you stop that urge. Okay? That's called modesty. You are the princess. Actually, you're the queen. There's no princess. And queen. The queen is here. What's your name? Manur?
Yeah.
Manur, the queen, is here on the planet.
Yeah.
So that she can be made modest. You went to Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah didn't come to you for this test. You went to Allah Azza wa Jal. In the Quran it says that very clearly. And you said, I am the queen. Put me in my place. And Allah Azza wa Jal asked you, are you deserving of that place? And you said, test me. So the queen has to be tested by what? By modesty. But the queen does not need to be modest. Okay? But a human being does. Okay, so you're here to practice that modesty so that you can earn that queenhood. I'm here to be modest.